Shut up.
No.
Hello. So...
You really think that would be a good thing to be in your video?
I can't!
Oh, shit, your hat fell off.
Yeah. We can always edit this later. I'm just gonna do it.
I don't have a video editor.
You have Windows Movie Maker, right?
Nope.
I'll figure it out. Alright, so last time I said I was going to get more in depth on everything because I was pretty vague, because I'm a vague motherfucker, okay? Now that we've covered that. So, I originally came out at 5 to my mother. And, I mean, I basically just walked up to her and was like, "Hey, Ma, I want to be a boy." And there really wasn't much more to it. She asked me why. I mean, she seemed a little surprised, and at that time it was kind of unheard of, but, you know, all she really did was ask why, and the only response I had was, "It feels right." And, I mean, that kind of stuck for the rest of my I can't say the rest of my life, because I'm still living it, but I guess from then on, let's say. And, I mean, nothing really happened after that for a long time. I kind of had to suppress it because my mother was afraid of what my father might say, or how her parents might feel about, you know, their grandbaby being some sort of homosexual or something. I don't know. My mother was scared of something. So, then, when I was, probably like 13, when I was starting 8th grade, I, had tried to come out to my father, and needless to say, it did not go well. It was actually kind of a traumatizing experience with the way that he reacted. But it gave me a little bit of an idea of how other people might react and how to deal with it. I mean, I still am in shock when I tell somebody I'm trans and I get a bad reaction from it. I probably shouldn't be, but these things happen. And over the years, actually, I've gone through quite a few name changes before I finally settled, and Dakota's where it's staying. I'm definitely going to be changing my name sometime in the near future once I get all the paperwork and whatnot out the way. But, I mean, from middle school up until my senior year, I must have had, like, at least a small handful of names. I mean, I tried Rain Drew, Aaron, Greg, yeah, Raiden, Hayden. I was all over the map. There was no rhyme or reason. Lucian was another one. I really liked that one, but it didn't sit right with me. I don't know if anybody else has personally gone through it, but when I choose a name, it tends to, like, sort of take on its own personality, and that sounds really weird, but, man, it just sounds really weird. There's no good way to describe it. So, it wasn't until the beginning of this year that I finally got to start my transition in high school. I, behind my father's back, started binding and packing. And I mean, I feel like he knew, but didn't say anything. But, I don't know, it made me a lot more comfortable. Like, it made me feel closer to who I'm supposed to be. So, what I did to start my transition was I found a gender therapist in my area who took my insurance, which in Connecticut they will completely cover your transition. surgery and all, which is great, considering how taboo it still kind of is. But yeah, I found my therapist. We spoke for about 2 months before she finally asked me if I was ready to start T, and honestly, I'm surprised I didn't react a little bit more emotively. I think I was just in shock. But, I actually got my first T shot 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Yeah. So, I'm 2 days on T. Really, no big changes yet. I mean, my hands might have gotten a little, itty bitty little bit thicker, but that could also be a result of the weather change. I feel like my voice is getting a little bit more pitchy. It's really pitchy to begin with, so it's kind of hard to tell. But from here, once I am on T for 6 months to a year, I should be able to get top surgery, which will be amazing. I cannot wait to get all of this weight off my chest, because honestly, it's so bad for my back. I cannot. I'm just thankful for really good binders. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to address right now. I still really haven't decided which way I want to go with bottom surgery and everything, so I can't really talk about that at the moment, but as soon as I know more, I will definitely keep you posted. So, I'm gonna wrap this up. Please, leave comments. Tell me what you want me to talk about. What do you want to see? What do you want me to do? Give me something to work with, because I am so bad at this, okay? I'm the worst. Please, help me. Help me. Alright. Laters.